Welcome to the Geekz. Two geeks tonight, which is shocking. Which is shocking, Sean. I don't think you and I have done a main show.
We've haven't now that I'm
You've
aware.
had you've had your salt and pepper, love with
I know it
Steve
makes me jealous.
shows.
I understand. I get it.
We do our own little, comic stuff here and there and pick
Yeah,
up
well, when
stuff.
you want to, because it seems like you jump on early as shit and you forget
I'm
all about
sorry,
it.
man. I'm trying to put out the content for the people.
Oh, I want to do some VHS content, but you ain't letting me do it because you don't give me the access.
I'm sorry.
You're very
I'll give you.
stubborn. You're very stubborn.
I'm selfish. I'm selfish. That's all right.
I think you are.
We are good, sir. We are good. How are you? How are you, Cap? I like that you're Cap with an Iron Man crying blood logo. That's an interesting logo choice. But at least you have Cap. You got some Captain America going. Um, thanks, Al. I created the background. Sean was supposed to try to fix it, make it nicer, but that's okay.
You never sent it to me, so
I did send it to you.
did you? I didn't get it.
Yeah, I sent it to you that night.
Oh, well, I didn't look at it. It looks fine. I mean, it
Oh, Pacinosin. Welcome to League of Geeks Home Shopping Network, sponsored by Whatnot for 10%. Use a little sold is sold.
Damn.
You know what? You are correct, sir. I did.
I have sold my soul to the VHS tapes. I got a couple VHS tapes this week. I have over 50,
What's up, Brian?
I have over 50 VHS tapes that I got this week alone.
Thank you, Joshua. I know. Believe me, I sent. I was actually showing. So today I dropped off 2 tubs of excess video game system stuff that I didn't want to sell on Whatnot.
Right.
So it was two dude who was open up a thrift shop down here called Comics and Thrift. I think it's Maitland, Florida. Nice dude, good dude from New York. Moved down here, I think, a couple of years ago. And he's like, I can't keep VHS in stock. He's like, do you have any VHS? I'm like, all the VHS I have, they're already spoken for. I don't have a lot. And so he was telling me, he wants to make an entire wall section to look like a video store. He's ordered a Blockbuster sign and everything. It's really cool. He's got this really big wall because he's got a big brick wall.
Right.
In the back, because he's expanding out his store. It's really, I'm not saying it's small; it's a big space, but he's kind of got it enclosed.
Yeah,
and he has this big graffiti Miles Morales mural where I think he's gonna put all the comic stuff. They've been doing a lot of family things. He's really making it like a place to be, a real cool place. It's gonna take time, of course, but dude, he was just telling me about VHSs. He's like, I can't keep them in stock, so I started upping the price on them, and people are still spending. People, he's like $5 a pop for a VHS. And I sent you today, he had some Flintstones in a clamshell. Yeah. Those were only 99 cents. I was like, I don't know if you want Flintstones, but yeah, everything else I looked at, it was stuff you already have. But I started showing him I was like, yeah, these are the photos I get from my friends, and he was just looking at him. He's like, He's like, oh man, that's awesome. I can use all that. I'm like, yeah, they're not selling any of that stuff.
No. Me and Steve worked too hard to get to this level.
You were too hard hustling.
Yo, this level is insane. Today I wish I would have recorded it a little and I forgot. But wait, welcome to the League of Geeks, right?
Yeah, we're already here. I mean, we've started.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to a comic show today too. I didn't record. I was bitter. Everything was jacked up.
Price was crazy.
Yeah, and I was trying to make some deals, and people were just being assholes, and some of the vendors were just being shitty about everything.
I know,
and they were being really
they're not dropping deals anymore. There's some older guys who everything we're trying to get rid of, everything we're trying to get, and you just gotta run, but you gotta pin through it. You gotta go through everything boom with your fingers, and I never that technique of flipping through whatchamacallits,
Books.
book bins
Yeah.
is an art. Like you really have to dig
You
and
gotta
know
do it quick and know your stuff off the top of your head because you don't have the time.
right.
Somebody's right behind you, just picking stuff out.
Ready,
You know,
ready to boom, boom, boom. You know,
and you know, so like there's a few books I'm hunting for real hard. You know, I want Web. I think I told you I want Web of Spider-Man 118.
right.
It's the first Scarlet Spider. So for those listening, you know, there's some, you know, I don't know if you guys know, some of the toys have come out. Scarlet Spider is going to be in the Spider-Verse movie. More than likely, he's on the toy artwork.
Yeah, but now you're looking for it. So is everybody else.
I know. I've been looking for it for a while. I just never wanted to pull the trigger on the price. Now I'm like, okay, now I got to pull the trigger on the price because I know it's not. I know it's never going to be as low as it is now. Right now, you can get a good raw copy for 60 to 80. You can get a 9294 CGC for 120, 140. 98s are easy 1,000. That's it. Like the 98 anything these days is ridiculous, you know. So what's up, Taylor? So, you know, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for Marvel Premiere 47, the first Scott Lang and Cassie Lang Ant-Man. That book, and I've been looking for that book for a few weeks now, and now it's made, you know, Key Collector's top 10 list and shit. And I'm like, man, now I'm never gonna find it for the price I want. I had a 7.0 in my hands for 190 graded, but I'm like, I don't want a 7.0. Like, it just seemed too low. You know, for an 80s book. Or is it 70s? I can't even remember now. When the hell did Scott Lang join? Had to have been the 80s, right? Marvel Premiere. I don't remember now. Damn, I don't remember now. I think it was the 70s now.
Well,
I think it was 79.
I was talking about VHS tapes, and you didn't.
I just hopped in. Well, because we were talking about collecting. We were talking about collecting and that stuff. So, and then that I should have also recorded the convention because it was a nice little convention.
Right, and I'm going through farmers market every weekend, and I'm like, damn, I should have recorded. I didn't record. So
yeah, don't even look at the newsstands for a Web of Spider-Man 118. It's disgusting. It's a modern 90s book going for more than Deadpool. Like, I don't. Again, it's because the newsstand variant is a thing now. I get it. There's less 9/8 in circulation of that book, but that doesn't mean it's worth more. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's weird. It's weird. Like, you have to find the right buyer that is going to want a newsstand over the direct edition because there's nothing different about it except for the barcode, you know. And it's like, is it really that big of a move, that big of a change? Especially when the market was flooded in the 90s. So I don't know. To me, that's a tough call. That's a very tough call. I know, like, you know, I'm happy when I find newsstand editions. But, you know, we'll see. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Look at that. Everybody's loving the background.
Well, that's your background. Good job.
Thanks. You know, done good. It's the first time I've actually done something art-wise. I'm an artist now.
Okay, pump your brakes a little bit.
I'm joking. I am not an artist. But yeah, so how was hunting today? I mean, I know you picked up 50 tapes.
I mean, this is the problem is I had to go up early because there's this guy who every weekend tries to beat me to the good shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting up early. So I got up about 8. Farmers market was already packed. I was like, oh, I got out here early enough. And getting out here early enough, I was able to acquire about 50 goddamn VHS tapes. All for $1, all for, you know, small amounts of change. Got some sealed ones. I found Breakfast Club sealed.
Nice.
I found a couple of sealed ones, man. And I just found some really good titles. I mean, now, again, you know, originally I started from, you know, cartoons to now I'm just like getting anything now. I'm like, I'm grabbing as many Back to the Futures as I can just because. I'm just grabbing them just because. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm just grabbing them just because I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna grab it, So it's a lot, man. I can't wait to go through them, but I don't know if we should wait for Steve to go through them or I'll go through them later. I don't know. I feel bad because Steve, I got one for Steve, but man, I got some really good titles on them.
Yeah, Steve is hidden in the background art right now. I mean, that's good, Sean. I mean, like especially how the market's going. I think we talked about your sealed copy of The Last Starfighter,
right?
And a graded copy of that has sold for over $20,000.
I know
that makes no sense to me, but you've got it in your hands, so go get it graded.
Like, I am. That's the first thing is going out.
Al wants to know: do we think in 20 or 30 years, digital comics will have the same value as physical comics?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think anything digital because it's not tangible.
Yeah,
it's why I still don't get the NFTs, and you can see already that stuff has already kind of come crashing. Bitcoin has already come kind of crashing. Like I think it's tough without the tangibility of art. I think comics, especially key books, Silver Age books, ones that you would call blue chip books, they are pieces of art, and art is always has some type of value. And now you're seeing people drawn to different pieces of art, VHS covers. There's art to that, right? Somebody had to design that box. I collect Nintendo and retro video games.
Yeah.
In the box, the manuals, all that stuff to me is it's all tangible and it's all art. There's stuff to it. You can hold it, you can physically keep it. There's a limited supply of it. Like a digital comic, it's mass. I mean, it's more than just mass produced. It can be just copied. It's like emulating video games. Like they're not really worth anything, like getting a ROM of a game. I mean, building an emulator is costly, but the games aren't. So I just don't know if it's going to have the same type of value. I think that's why like the video game market is gonna have a 20 years from now it's going to be very weird. Because a lot you see, and just like comics, toys, everything. Like right now, like the 80s, and now it's moving into the 90s are hot because all those kids who were kids in the 90s are adults now with jobs, steady jobs, having families and stuff like that. So what are they going out to buy for themselves? They're buying their nostalgia back. So that's why you're seeing prices of that stuff peaking. You're seeing, the Power Ranger stuff. Trying to think of other like 90s, big 90s property, a lot of the Nickelodeon stuff. And it's all coming back too, because you're starting to see like retro clothing with like Nickelodeon logos and like the Rugrats and all, Doug and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's hard for the kids growing up this generation, like Sean, like our kids, right? Like my kid still plays Fortnite, still loves Fortnite. Still buying them stupid comics that have Fortnite codes in it. It's driving me crazy because it's like I don't want these comics, but they're going in my bins. He just wants the Miles skins and all that stuff. But it's like 20, 30 years from now, there's nothing for them to go buy back because It was all digital. It's all disappeared in the ether. Or the game is still going and it doesn't matter. So I think a lot of that's going to be tough. Even like people were downloading movies and stuff, and now it's streaming. Like people are buying less DVDs, less Blu-rays. That's all less and less. And it's become less and less of the norm. Like when we were kids, going to the video store was a big deal. We still hold that to heart. Like I plan on, if I can track one down at a Five Below near me, they have that Blockbuster T-shirt for $5. I was gonna put one in Steve's box and flip it out to him. They don't have those on the West Coast.
Five Below is so hard to it's so hard to get shit out of because t-shirts are always gone. Every time I go in there,
Because it's $5 a t-shirt, you get a cool, X-Men shirt, Spider-Man shirt, Star Wars shirt. Love it. Big Burger, I still buy some Blu-rays too, but I don't buy as many as I used to. That's the thing. I used to buy movies every Tuesday, new movie Tuesday. I would be at Best Buy, just buying movies. Now, Marvel movie comes out, I'll go buy the Marvel movie. Horror movie comes out, I'll go buy a horror movie.
Yep.
That kind of stuff. They re-released No Way Home, Steel Boom exclusive. First time seeing that within the same year of release. You know what? That's true. Because they're trying to hit that $2 billion mark. That's it. Sony's trying to hit $2 billion for Spider-Man. That's why. Starting to collect all the MCU movies on DVD instead of just having them on digital. I like the physical copies. I agree. I keep them for the most part, all the physical copies, because then I can pop them in. I don't have to worry about Disney Plus, losing them all. I can fit in the Spider-Man movies in succession, the Incredible Hulk movie, in there. So, the Steelbook. Oh yeah. That too. The Steelbook. You're right. It is odd that they've done exclusives, but they've done them for some of the retail outlets as well. You've got I think Best Buy used to do a lot of Steelbook exclusives. So, collecting, it's tiring, man. It's tiring. Collecting is a job in itself.
Collecting is fun if you make it fun. It's not a job because it should be fun. Like, you got to make it.
I agree, but it's like, man, people are assholes. People are assholes out there.
That comes with the lay of the land, though. Like, everybody wants to collect something. Everybody wants to sell something. You got to enjoy, but you still enjoy. I enjoy.
Of course, I do. I do too.
I have fun collecting shit. If I don't like the person, like today, there was an Astro Boy figure that was at the farmer's market. Dude wanted $100-some for that thing, man. It was a nice piece though, but I didn't want to spend $100 for it. And I was like, "What can you do? 80? Can you do 75? No, 100." But then I heard him go off to his friends, like, I'll start at 100, but then I'll start going down later on if it doesn't sell. I'm like, really? Like, you piece of shit. It's like, I just walked away, but I really do. I know the guy. I've seen the guy at toy shows, and I really want that Astro Boy. He has not sold that thing in like a year and some change, but I really want that thing. So maybe he'll come down on the price later, but the Astro Boy is worth like $400.
Damn.
I know, but I want it. And I'm just like, fuck, man. I just don't want to spend $100 for that show. Man, I don't want to. So
it's tough. I mean, it really is. It's tough. It's tough.
I found a VHS tape that is like, I don't even know, but it's like old B movie horror. Looked on eBay, it's like going for like $50. Never even heard of this movie before a day in my life.
That's crazy.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. $50 for a VHS tape? I believe it. It's not even sealed, but like, it's like, I've never seen this before in my life. I don't even know where it is. I would pull it out for you if I could find it, but
a question for you, Sean. Are you still collecting sneakers?
Not like I used to. I'm a slow sneaker collector. I'll just get shit when I want to.
Anything coming up that you want?
No. I'm probably gonna get like the Bart Simpsons and something else came out. The Kermit the Frog.
Who's doing those? Nike. Is it Nike?
Yeah.
Why do you think they were Adidas?
No, it's an SB Dunk. A Dunk Low.
Okay.
Yeah, my sneaker collection is not what it used to be, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really like rushing to. I don't go anywhere anymore, so I'm fine with not having it. Oh, here it is, Lil. It's called Hydra. Oh, you can see it. Shit, I gotta bring it up to the screen.
I like that green. What is that monster? That's crazy. That's the Hydra.
Yeah, it's a B movie. It's by Lettuce Entertainment. Yeah, it's weird. It's called Hydra. I've never heard of this movie before. I thought you would because you're a horror guy, but Saturn Productions, but it's a B movie going for $50. I'm
It's
like,
it's, it's
what?
it's lower than a B movie, my friend. That is
Well, this is what they said. They said it's a B movie.
Let us entertain. They classified it as a B movie. That means it's like a C or a D movie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's let us entertainment. Like, come on,
yeah.
hilarious, and you need to watch that like right now.
I'm thinking about it. And I got this other horror movie that stars William Shatner called Kingdom of Spiders.
I know that movie.
Oh yeah,
I've seen that movie.
The Shat movie.
with the bottom cover of your VHS tape. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a nice cover though. It really is a nice cover though. I'm like, oh man, that's cool. Although I got so much shit, dude. I got some of my favorite movies though, which I'm really happy about. I got some of my favorite movies off of Whatnot though.
Whatnot is crack. What though? I was talking to quite a few people today about that, and because like I was, I'm eventually going to be selling on Whatnot. I've got my new name. I've got the application in. Here's Steve. Oh man, here's Steve.
The internet was down, fellas. I can't help that.
I am so glad you came because I wanted to go over my VHS tapes.
How far are we into this?
Oh no,
we've just been talking about collecting. We haven't really talked about anything else. We haven't talked about She-Hulk. We haven't talked about
Okay, perfect. Sorry, hello, Steve. Keeping it green. Out of internet was out.
We didn't even do an introduction.
No, we just jumped right in talking about everything.
But I do love that Yellowstone Dutton Ranch shirt.
You like this? Ooh, this was new just for the show. Got this today. Ooh,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I had to pick it up. I saw it. I was like, how much? $10. I'll take it. So.
Not bad.
Anyhow, hello, fellas. Sorry to come in late. Usually this is Sean's thing, and it's very much more natural than what's happening right now. You guys have just both stopped talking, and you're letting me fumble here. So,
it's funny.
It's hilarious. All right.
No, I mean we were just. Sorry, this is Big Burke.
I know, yeah. Smoking a joint right now. Nope, not quite. I have a bong. Well, I don't smoke joints.
I was gonna say maybe Berg is. How do you know he's not? Maybe
I mean it's possible. He could be.
Yeah. So then Sean just turned his camera off. So it's like, it's just
he
all
muted
out,
and
all out.
Look, I showed up and Sean mutes and turns his camera off immediately. This feels a little funny. Just gonna throw that out there.
He just doesn't want you on the show anymore. That's it.
Well, that's
Big Bird. It's like he is. Good job, Bird.
Fantastic, Big Bird. I will join you in solidarity in just a second with my bong.
In solidarity. Oh man, no, we were just talking about like collecting and like how like it's been difficult, but yet. So I was talking to a lot of people today because I went to this convention and about Whatnot and everything.
You talking about Whatnot? Shocking.
Oh, of course.
I mean, in a shocking turn of events, Will's talking about Whatnot.
Every day. J-Lo, and Ben got married again. They did. Good job, Ben. Good for you, Batman.
It's true. They did.
No, but it's funny because I was talking to them about becoming a seller. Because I do want to sell on there and purge a lot of my collection and then kind of get what I want.
Right.
Really focus in on.
Well, you've been talking about that for a minute, so
I know. Yeah. Well, I was trying to build up some inventory because I keep buying. I can't stop buying. But they were explaining a lot to me, and it was very interesting. And it's because Sean talked about picking up VHS tapes on Whatnot for really cheap as well. And they had like I watched a few VHS streams. And if I would have seen like horror movies, I would have been on them, especially for you, Steve. Like I would have done that.
I mean, yeah, it's only been 2 years, so thank you.
Well, every time I go out, if I see a tape, you guys didn't respond today. I sent you the Flintstones.
Nobody cared. Well, we didn't respond because nobody gives a fuck.
Well, and then there was a whole bunch of Robin figures, and I was like, oh, there's some Robins.
Nobody collects Rob. Nobody collects action figures anymore.
Well, no, I do have an action figure today for Toy Box, but it's Power Ranger related. Like that's troop building. It's not DC. So.
Okay, yeah, good. DC's garbage.
What the fuck?
Man, you were right for the jugular.
God damn, just solid ass statements from a little tonight. Just
no, but Whatnot is really good for buyers. Like you can really, if you hustle, and I'm actually going to do a video on this. Somebody asked on YouTube on one of our comments to make a video about the best ways to kind of hustle deals on Whatnot, because I've done it in many ways. I've kind of watched.
Yeah, you're talking about how you're winning things all the time for free. Sean's like, I haven't won anything. It's racially motivated, and you're like, no, I'm winning everything. But you look just as white as me, so it's definitely racially motivated.
Definitely is.
I mean, I don't know how the app knows that because it doesn't have my picture, but yes,
racist.
It's easy. It logs into that camera while your googly eyes are going off every time there's an auction. So
I mean, there's going on right now.
It's just like Twitter. When was the last time we talked about Indiana Jones? I sent you a fucking GIF, and then immediately a recommended post is an Indiana Jones post. That's crazy.
That's pretty funny. But no, what I was saying was it's really, really at this moment, if you know how to find out things, it's really easy to find good deals and really like top of the line items. You know, you can find those horror VHS tapes a lot cheaper than going to a brick and mortar. You can go and find those a lot cheaper than having to hunt down eBay, because, you know, you might be in that room in that auction with 30 people. And again, it depends. Like, you know, I was talking with Sean here, like Comic Tom and Jim Mint and those guys who do the YouTube stuff. He had 600 people in his stream, in his live auction. You're not going to get anything cheap there. That's just not going to happen. So I never buy anything. There's too many people. So I hop
going
auctions.
up and up.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, you hop auctions. You find the ones with the low auctions. You find ones where you see the conditions. You can actually chat with people. I've actually negotiated live while they had things going. You know, it's just what I've done. I've bundled a few books. You know, it's a really unique way of doing this from your home. You know, I remember like we used to pick on Ryan, you know, with his statue collection. He would just order off the internet, get his big statues. Not pick on him, but like we're just like we like.
Or we're just jealous that he had a massive amount of expendable income
statues
and gigantic statues. Yeah. I don't know if that's making fun of.
But you know that he would do that. We were like, well, we want to hit the pavement, you know, and it's like, well, I don't know
there is
hitting the pavement's worth it.
There is something about being in the wild, Sean, with VHSs. I know you know what I'm talking about. There's something about being in the wild, because you got a couple of those in your little picture you sent me that I'm fucking mad at you about. There's a few where I was like, I didn't even want to respond. So I'm like, you really fucking got that? You come in at the 11th hour, rename yourself 8-Bit VHS Hero after I've been doing VHS for a fucking 2 years. So you completely overtake my shit that I started, and then you get grails that I've been looking for. So yes, like there is a little bit of animosity there, motherfucker. I'm just gonna.
But this is how I live, though. Y'all know how this is.
I should have known. I was just hoping that you wouldn't get the bug, but you fucking caught it, and I'm like, oh fuck. It's over now. Because everything seems to be where you live. All of it. All the good shit right where you are. So
I don't know how it happens.
Who knew? Delaware is the place for all good shit.
It's been like that for me for a long time. Y'all know I got like a rabbit's foot on the back of my
I swear to God.
No, we know.
You get fucking child's play, you motherfucker. Like, I'm so angry about that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Even though it's in a shit box, but I'm still like, oh,
it is a shit box. I got Sleepwalkers though.
Sean, we're not in the toy box yet, but I'm uber mad at several of your picks.
Okay,
uber mad. Okay. But that brings us back to there is something about finding that shit in the wild. I found a Power Rangers figure today, and it was for a line that I'm looking for, and I'm like, hey, this is awesome. I've never seen this before. I'm gonna grab it. It's $20. It is what it is. But like, there is a certain feeling that comes with finding things in the wild that you don't get from just getting shit online.
I agree, but I think that's what I think the difference with Whatnot is, because I can't type in on Whatnot like Amazing Spider-Man 50. You know what I mean? I gotta like hunt for it. I've got to search for it. I've got to see if an auction's actually gonna have it.
Right.
So I think that sometimes it's the cool thing, because also the difference with that is if I'm going into like, you know, a Bronze Age thing, there's books in there that I totally would have forgotten about, that all of a sudden I see the cover and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not getting that same anticipation going into comic shops, because comic shops these days too, they don't have the inventory they used to. Once in a while you'll walk in like when they got a new collection and it's all great. But then, you know, just like with VHS, how many times have you gone and you've seen that same Titanic video? You know, it's like,
oh, Titanic's everywhere. God damn, they mass produce those.
But
Sean,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Sean, how many times have you seen Titanic in the wild?
And fucking threw that shit somewhere else.
Good lord. Good lord.
I know.
Like,
We
how
should
many
just
fucking box sets of Lonesome Dove are out there? Fucking
There
hell.
are a lot, Steve.
we should just
lot.
I've never even
buy
seen
them.
2 seconds of Lonesome Dove. Is that a good show? I don't know.
We should just buy them and film a bonfire of all the Titanic tapes just on fire. And then,
No,
you know what?
We can't do that. That's you're shitting on my love here. I'm not burning
Just
VHS
Titanic.
tapes.
Just
That's a VHS
Titanic.
tape, man. That's a piece of art. I just don't want it. I already have one. So I don't need
want
it.
it because I don't even want one.
I had to. I'm like, I keep saying it. I just want to get it so I don't have to look at it anymore. So I got one. I got the damn Titanic.
That actually logic makes sense.
You know what I mean? In the VHS collecting, Sean, it makes sense, right? Big Berg, this one's for you.
Al wants to know, is Whatnot easier to sell than on eBay or Mercari? I don't know yet. On easier, I still sell on eBay. I actually have a few books up on eBay. Some of the
I think Mercari is probably better. eBay fucking sucks. Like I hate eBay. I
do too. It's just easy for me. It's just
I've only done one bid on eBay in my entire life, and it was that Nightmare on Elm Street. I created a whole account for it. Nightmare on Elm Street fucking bid for the whole set. And once it tipped, like I was willing to spend $80 for all tapes.
Wow.
And then once it went above that, I was like, all right, I can't with this. Like
I agree.
I was like, I can't logically spend that much money for tapes that I might watch.
There's a nice one though, like when Freddy's going like this.
Oh yeah, no, it was that set. It was that set, all of them.
Beautiful.
With the outside box that encases all of them that was in perfect condition. I was like, ooh, like I was willing to spend $80.
Yeah, it's a beautiful set.
At a certain point, it's like it got to like it was like almost $200, and I was
I've been thinking about that set, Steve. I've been looking at it, I've been like, man, that would look nice.
I know, it's like I got all the Star Treks, but I've seen all the Star Trek sets when it's like the Enterprise ship makes up the whole set, and I'm like, fuck, I got like 3 of those. The rest are not that set. So it's like, fuck, I want that. You know, I want to have them all. You know,
yeah, it does look nice too. I'm like, damn, man, I want that too.
Yeah.
Well, how was it? Did everybody watch TV this week? Was there anything on TV besides She-Hulk that anybody else watched?
Sean, I gotta talk to you about the Sandman a little bit. I finished episode 5.
Okay. I
don't like the show.
Oh, you are the worst person on the planet.
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me, Steve? It's amazing.
It's you know what it is? It's like the death episode for me. Everyone was talking about how
phenomenal.
Great it was. Phenomenal. It was fine.
What? Are you crazy?
What? The episode before that was unbelievable. Was insurmountably better than that. To me, the one where they had the guy that they just didn't let him die and he kept coming back. Like that story was.
That was
so
the death episode. That was death.
No, that wasn't the one where he went and met with his.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he met with his sister. Okay, here's what it is then. I liked that storyline better than her storyline.
Oh well, her storyline was short. It wasn't it led into that.
You know what it is? It was people were talking about the baby thing, like the baby thing, and it's gonna wreck you, and it happened, and I was like, well, that was 4 seconds. Like,
yeah, I mean, it
what was it? It was.
I
But
just
all
just
that
felt
shit with
bad.
that other dude
Right.
that kept living,
Oh, it was
that
amazing.
was so good. You know what I didn't like the Hell episode.
Hell episode was like,
It was whatever. Like, it wasn't Gwendolyn Christie. I thought she was a great devil.
it was a
wasn't
cool
like
battle though. I kind of
I
like the battle.
liked the battle. I liked like the thought process behind the battle.
Yeah.
The one demon that had the helm, I liked him. He was kind of cool. Like, he had a good look. Like, it was very great prosthetics. But it was everything around Hell. I was like, this is it? It just kind of seems like a frat party with fire going
Yeah,
on.
I
I'm
was.
like, I
To
don't know
me,
what's happening here.
yeah, to
Like,
me, I was like, I didn't care about Hell as much.
like, that doesn't seem like a bad place at the end of days to go
yeah,
hang out. You know, like, it seems like they're all having a good time. They're all like, yeah, like,
yeah.
let's
It's not even
watch
it's
a
not even
fight.
hot in Hell. It's actually cold in Hell.
Yeah, I'm like, they're all wearing sweaters. Like, seems all right. Seems all right when I have 107-degree days, you know, like, kind of hang out down there, watch fights.
Yeah, I mean, see, I don't know how you don't like it though. Like
I'm not
it's a hero to me.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying that it was too hyped up, and I'm failing to find.
You listen to the hype. Did you listen to me? And did I hype it up a lot?
You literally said it was like the best television you've ever seen in your
Oh,
life.
it is. By
Okay, well,
by far,
what's
I mean,
bigger hype than that?
I was gonna say, Sean,
Like,
that's
the biggest hype.
it's great.
Sean, I take your opinion way more than a little.
And I'm surprised you
to
don't
a higher
like
standard.
It. A little, you didn't like it either?
No, I liked it a lot. I finished it. Finished it this week.
Oh.
That was great.
No, I didn't finish it. I just I think it's that, like, he's got his helm, he's got all this stuff. Now he's sad, and I'm like, the episode in the diner was pretty cool. Where we started fucking. That was fun, but you know,
Oh, that was a great episode too. I love how like they manipulate. Like that was great, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's kind of like the Northman, right? Everyone was like, the Northman's so good, and I watched it, and I was like, it's just kind of a lot of guys yelling, and they were like, yeah, but that was the good part. I'm like, I don't know. Like, maybe I watched it in the wrong frame of mind. But I've done 3 sittings with the Sandman, and so far, I can push stop at the end of every episode and not care about watching the next one. It doesn't push me forward to watch the next episode. It's not, every episode doesn't end and I go, ooh, what happens next? It ends and I'm like, we can move on to something else and watch the next episode tomorrow on a blank slate. Because and I think that is by design, because every episode is its own selected story. Sean, they released 2 new episodes this week.
Was it one? I thought it was one.
It was an animated episode, and another episode.
No, the animated show went into the.
It was intermixed. Okay.
Yeah, it was like one episode.
So, nothing has happened so far at the end of every episode except for episode 1. When episode 1 ended, I was like, oh man, we got to watch episode 2, right? But after that, every kind of episode has its own story, so it doesn't lead you into the next thing. But maybe that's how the books were. I don't know. I didn't read the books. So.
Oh, I mean, I didn't read the books either. So, like, for me, again, the artwork kind of took me out of it. But this, I felt like it just hit on every point. I thought it was great. I do. I still think it's still a hero to me. But I get it. I understand. I'm not mad at you for your opinion.
I'm not done watching it yet. My rating is not a rating. I have no rating yet because I haven't finished it. I still have half the season to go. But I did hear some people like, the big pentagram on the gates of hell, kind of on the nose. And I was like, that was kind of fucking dope. Like, that looks pretty cool. Like all the runes and all that shit. I'm like, what else would hell have at the gates besides a giant fucking pentagram?
Yeah.
Like, that's the point. I don't know.
People like to complain.
I thought that was.
I don't know what they want.
I'm like, I'm just kind of bored. Like, Dream, like his fucking.
I love the way he looks. Like,
who's the guy that Bueller Ben Stein? His Ben Stein delivery gets old after a while because it's not real time. It's totally ADR. His voice is like all encompassing, while nothing else is. I get their choices for the show. I understand that. Yeah. I'm not naive to the fact. So I don't know. I get bored with it. I don't know.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I thought you would enjoy this one, man. But I guess, hey, hello, would you give it a hero?
Yeah, give it a hero. I really liked it. That was really good, really intriguing.
Well, I'll get back to you guys in a month when I finish it.
I had no background knowledge about it. You know, it took it took to the end of the first episode for me to finally kind of get into the groove of the show. Like at first, like I could have turned it off halfway through. Like I kind of didn't care when he was just sitting there in the cage the whole time in the bubble, and then that, you know, all the stuff going around him. I just didn't care. And then toward the end, you know, as time for that first, especially that first episode, when time kind of, you know, you kept seeing it change with Alex, I started getting more intrigued in the show, and then I think it continued to pick up from there. You know, like that. I think that moment is that kickoff. So I can see people, you know, I can see why I had my own kind of hangups with it. There's a lot of talky, a lot of floating, as Steve says, ADR. I do laugh at that every time. it's, you know, but I get it. I get it. You're on mute, Steve.
There is a lot of talky, but there's a lot, but like some of the shit they say is like very profound. Sean, I'm not gonna like knock the show. Like it's the writing's amazing, the acting is off the charts, the visual effects are great. I'm just waiting for the show to grab me and make me want to watch it. I haven't gotten that yet. There's been several shows that I've watched that I'm like, I need to see what happens next, and I'm yet to find that with the Sandman. I've only watched 5 episodes. I haven't made it a priority to watch more. I'm waiting for that grab. It just hasn't grabbed me. I don't know what it is, because on paper, it's all great. Like, casting's phenomenal. The art direction's great. The set design's phenomenal. The special effects are out of this world good, like way better than most movies we get. So I don't know what's not grabbing me. Maybe it's a me problem. I don't know. It's I don't know what to say. So, but I definitely recognize the beauty of the show.
But you haven't watched it high. That probably would definitely get you.
You know what's funny, Sean? I haven't watched one episode.
Well,
I probably should get green and like just start over and be like, "Oh my god, my mind is blown." Yeah, it's funny.
You guys watch anything else? I started a League of Their Own.
I did too.
That was okay.
I did not.
It's okay.
The movie is fine. The movie is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah, I want to talk to you.
You know what though? This has got a really nice cast. So.
I want to talk off air about this show. We'll talk later.
Is it because you're going to say something controversial that you don't want recorded?
I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. You have to wait.
Even your answer.
I want to first finish the series.
I want to finish it too. Yeah, so do I. So we'll talk about it later.
But
I haven't seen a single second of that.
Oh, I love Nick Offerman. So.
I do like the movie. I love the movie. I met the ladies from the real team.
Gina Davis?
No, not her. I met her in real life.
I know, I'm joking.
My parents.
Her real life person.
Yeah, they got in Dottie. I met Dottie. They got in. My parents got really into that shit when that movie came out, and we went to like this thing where they were signing things, and I met the 2 sisters and whoever Madonna was playing. I met that real person.
Oh wow.
Like you hung out with Madonna?
It wasn't. I didn't really care at the time. I was like, I was very small. Yeah. You know, it was like my parents were like, "Oh shit," and I was like, "I'm taking a picture with an old lady."
Taking a picture with an old lady.
Why do you want me in this picture? I don't care what we're doing here.
So She-Hulk. You know, before we get into the toy box, Sean, I liked it a lot. I thought the acting was great because I know Steve hasn't watched it. That's why I'm kind of talking directly to you.
I do have an opinion. I got the first 15 minutes in, but I'll let you guys go.
Okay. I don't think the CG was as bad as that initial trailer. It was not as bad.
Yeah,
I think it worked.
It was pretty good. It actually worked really well.
I like the breaking of the fourth wall. I mean, they were really, really. So if anybody has read the Dan Slott run or the Sensational She-Hulk run, that's where they picked from. It's the Dan Slott run from 2017, I think. I mean, this is like clear they read those books and wrote the story off of that.
Well, and it's a different tone from most of the other shows with breaking the fourth wall, and it sets him up for a kickflip right into Deadpool, where he does that. So you're bringing it in early. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good episode. I thought it was fun. I'm curious where they go. A little more adult than I was expecting, especially when they were talking about Captain America's virginity. And it had an end credit scene. Thought that was really interesting.
Right.
Al watched it 3 times. He loved it. Good. All right, Al.
Oh, all right, man.
Nice.
Al.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Whatever, I can't remember her name. It was,
Tatiana Maslany.
Phenomenal. I think she's awesome. She plays it straight great. She plays it comedic great. I mean, I know she was Orphan Black. She's fantastic. Like, I'm so happy she's in the MCU and she's doing this role. I think she's fantastic. I give the first episode a hero. We'll see if it continues on that pace, because it
probably won't, because most shows
I was going to say
episode 2, episode 3.
Yeah, most of these shows have kind of dipped after the first episode, so we'll see. But I think it did a great job setting it up. I mean, we know we've got some big cameos coming, so I'm hoping that's what keeps it going, keeps it interesting, and maybe even more, because I mean, there's rumor to be like 30 like B-C level villains showing up in this, which I think is kind of fun. It's kind of like what we hoped these series would be, right? Like, introducing characters we would never see on on the silver screen. Like,
it means they're all still there. Yeah. They're just not there. They're here.
So. Agree. So I thought it was great. I don't know, Sean. What about you?
Oh, I thought it was great. Like Miss Marvel was a great start of her show. Like, it was great. I have no real poo-poo about anything. I see people poo-pooing about her origin, but I don't care. Like, it's fine.
Sean,
I mean, she got a blood transfusion in a car accident. All they did here was blood got in or an open wound.
Yeah, it's
not. I actually. So for someone who only saw the first 15 minutes before my internet died, I actually really like that, because for Bruce to give her a blood transfusion is so irresponsible that it's like, huh? Why would he ever do that? So with the fact that she was
they could have made that work if they really wanted to, but I'm fine.
I mean,
she's gonna die if you don't. Yeah,
and that's what it was in the comics. That's what. But again,
I like the fact that she just had a cut and he had a cut, and they were in an accident, and she was pulling him out of the wreckage, and not bad.
Yeah, and I don't think you got to the point how they answered his arm being healed and all that kind of stuff.
I did. Well, no, I didn't. Okay. I was in the bunker in Mexico.
I was in the bunker
in Mexico when it cut.
I was like, wait a minute, how did that happen again? Let me replay this again.
She was talking about how much better she was than him. He's like, no, my arm is good. Like, everything's fine. I want to say, like, I didn't get a whole lot of She-Hulk CGI in the 15 minutes I watched before my internet died, but Mark Ruffalo's Hulk looked great. Like, I was like, God damn, that looked really good. Like, almost better than the movies. Like, really, really good. The skin texture, the pores, all that shit looked fantastic.
I like the gray hair, like, like. And he got angry. He hulked out a little. He had a little bit of a temper.
I didn't see that.
I enjoyed it. I know you didn't see that part.
I can't talk.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed some of the discussion with him and Tony, like during the blip, what they were doing. It was just peppered in there. It was just like little things, and I kind of like that. I was like,
Tony built this bunker for me. He always joked that he would take it back one day. And then there's just like this moment of silence, and he's like, he just smacks his lips and they move on. I'm like,
yeah. And that
I get it. I understand. And, so good.
It was really good. So.
No. What I saw, the 15 minutes I give that a hero, because I was staring at the TV, and then suddenly the loading wheel and internet's out, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
I know. One thing I've learned,
I cut the cord, and now I have no internet.
We get that all the time, man, because the storms here knock out power. Like, luckily I have a generator, So like everything kicks back on, but the internet, man, like it just takes time to reload. So it's like, it
Well, yeah,
happens
you
so
can
many
your
times.
power for your house can be on, but that tower that supplies your internet, that's still down. So
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
it just there's nothing you can do. My power never went out, just the internet just died. So
It's all right. It's all right, Steve. You're here now, and we appreciate it.
I tried. I was really wanting to watch that shit. So
Sean, you watch anything else?
No, I was chilling. I didn't really watch much this week. You know,
All right.
yeah,
That was really it. It was League of Their Own, and then I worked late a couple nights, so you know that. I did pick up a few things on
hold on.
Whatnot.
Are you in Toy Box now?
Yeah, they were into it.
Okay, just wait, because I did watch something this week while
Okay, I'm
drawing,
sorry. Okay.
and a little. I know you've seen it, Sean. I don't know if you have, but I watched An American Werewolf in Paris again for the first time in several years.
Oh man, how was that?
Let me tell you, that movie is so fucking bad. Like everything about it is bad. The CGI werewolves are so bad. Everything is ADR because all the voices are just right in your face, and no, you know what I mean? Like they're just all out there, and their words aren't matching their mouths, and everyone's so whiny. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm like, were we really like this in the early 2000s? Was this how we were as a people? Like this would be okay? Like at one point he's trying to fucking, although we need to review this 31 days. Because at one point he's like trying to talk to this girl that he's like in love with, and she's like, all right, you know, she's like a 6 maybe. And like, you know, he's like he picks up like a condom and chews it like chewing gum and blows a big giant dick bubble, and then she goes to leave and he grabs her arm and he's like, no, wait. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? And then they fall in love. It's like you're having this date and this guy just grabs you. Yeah, like now you're in love with him.
There are so many 80s movies.
So weird. I'm just
so many 80s horror movies that are just bad. Remember Vamps?
Well, it's not even.
Sean, at one point,
80s rom-coms too, man.
At one point, she gets on a bicycle to leave the date. She's like, I'm out. Gets on a bicycle, driving down the streets of Paris. He's running alongside of her, just acting like nothing's happening, trying to have a normal conversation, which is dumbass fucking weird. And then out of nowhere, she stops, puts her bike down, and walks over to like this ledge and just she just leans on it like in thought. What the fuck is happening? Like what? Like you were escaping this man.
It's a terrible movie.
It's and then there's this like old man with no legs who's a werewolf in the basement, and he's like crawling at somebody through a bed.
I remember that.
It's crazy. There's like, I love Americans. These weird fucking guys, these Italian guys that like put up these weird. It's a whole thing. It was terrible. It was that movie is an absolute zero, whereas American Werewolf in London is an absolute hero. It's weird how Paris got it so wrong. Like I see what they were doing. They were really trying to recapture that magic. Yeah. But then, Alil, did you know that remember the blonde girl that he kills that becomes the second ghost talking to him?
Yeah.
That's the mom from fucking Modern Family.
Yeah.
That's Phil's wife. And she's over there talking about her tits and fucking people. And I'm just like, oh, this feels weird.
You know that
I just spent so many years with you as America's mom.
But you know, she was also in Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yes, I do remember Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
But this one felt like
right, yeah.
She was out there in this one.
It's because she was in between, you know, she almost, you know, with Happy Gilmore and everything was like, you know, like that it girl kind of thing in that point, and then kind of like fell off and then got the Modern Family role and
oh my god. And then
you know, it's like that middle career part where like a lot of people like
sure.
You know.
But the movie is so dated. Right, like the music, the soundtrack dates it crazy. It's Bush and fucking Smash Mouth.
I question, Steve, why you're putting that on in the background. Like, I don't understand.
Because
Of
I have
all
fond
the
memories.
movies-
When I watched it in the early 2000s,
of
I thought it was great.
all the
Are you sure it
movies
wasn't
in the
American
world.
Werewolf in London that you
Yeah.
were watching?
Or,
You know,
or
I
Full
thought
Moon High?
when I first watched them, I actually
Howling?
in the beginning I
Howling?
liked Paris more. Paris was funnier. Paris had, you know, like the CGI on VHS didn't look terrible. The CGI on a fucking 75-inch screen in full 4K HD, good lord.
See, that's how I know you're a 90s kid, because the fact that you just said that, like, back then, I love that movie.
It was great.
Garbage.
Back then I loved it.
It was never great.
Okay,
That's
well, you
the
were a
thing.
fucking horror aficionado when you were 14 and I wasn't. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I thought it was great back in the day. I used to love that movie. And I watched it now and I'm like, ooh, not only
Just
was
like
I
your wife
stupid, but this
loving
is a terrible movie.
13 Ghosts.
I'm trying to
whatever.
rectify myself a little, and you're like, you
Nope,
suck
I'm gonna-
still.
Yeah, because you put it on in the background.
I
now.
wanted to see. I
at
haven't seen it in 20
38.
years. I wanted to fucking see if it was still good.
I
and it
wouldn't have even-
wasn't.
I wouldn't have even tried. At that point, I would have been like, you know what?
When he fucking hits his head on the Eiffel Tower, bouncing back up, bong. So many head things, and every time somebody hits their head, there's always like a bong sounding like, oh, this is a werewolf cartoon. It's an
Yeah,
actual fucking live action cartoon we're watching. Okay,
it's terrible. It's like, what was that? Halloween? Was it?
But
Halloween
is it
5,
terrible,
Steve?
or do you have to
where,
put
where
yourself-
the police, like the police have that stupid music, you know, when they show
right,
up in Halloween 5?
But is that terrible, or do you have to be in the right mindset to just accept it? Like, it's kind of like Batman and Robin, American Werewolf in Paris.
No, it's terrible.
Halloween 5. It's
Batman
bad,
and
but like,
Robin, terrible.
if you can
Halloween
accept
5,
that it's
terrible.
bad and just revel in the badness, you're like, oh, I like that. They did a good job. of this and that.
No.
I find things to
No.
like in Batman and Robin. I
No,
still do.
that is a
Of
piece
course
of
you do,
shit.
because you love Robin's codpiece in that
That is
movie.
a piece
We
of
know
shit.
that.
I will never watch it again, and I have it on VHS.
Sean,
but I'll never
I
watch
am
it.
going to
Robin
start a
grabs a
GoFundMe.
door from a rocket and screams "Cowabunga" while surfing buildings. Listen, have you ever seen anything like that? That is cinema gold.
It is so
Masterpiece.
Yes,
stupid.
I think Three
No, I know,
Ninjas kicks
it's-
back.
It was stupid then. It is stupid now.
The sarcasm is dripping uber thick. I'm just
I
saying.
think
there's-
we need to
there's
set up.
certain-
I think we need to set up a GoFundMe to get you that Robin hot toy, so you can just have
I would display that on
Chris
my face
O'Donnell.
all show.
Yeah, the
Like,
Chris
it would just
O'Donnell
be-
codpiece right there.
It'd be like a binky.
You know, I think you need like a full scale Robin suit.
Oh, life
Just-
size.
yeah.
You'll never see me again. I'll move to a cave with my Robin figure. Live happily ever after.
Oh, Chris O'Donnell, so amazing.
Anyways, American Werewolf in Paris is still an absolute zero, but I think it's something because we haven't done as much as I love werewolf movies a little. We have not done American Werewolf in London, so I think a
have not.
double
We have
double feature on that.
And you
It'd be
guys
pretty
haven't done the
cool.
Howling either.
We have not done not one movie in the Howling, and I have seen all of them, including the Australian marsupials one. So let me tell you, I know my Howling. Okay.
I only remember Howling 1 and 2. That's all I remember.
I was gonna say that's all, Sean, that you need to.
Yeah, that's about as far as it's gonna go. For
Oh,
me.
you guys
I'm
missed
going
the Howling 3.
No, I've seen.
marsupials, the
I've
one in
seen it.
Australia.
I think I've seen it on the sci-fi.
Where
channel.
they're were kangaroos, and it's weird. It's fucking weird.
There's some weird stuff out there. I was flipping
Shark
through.
attacks and kangaroos and werewolves. Woohoo!
So.
That's it.
All right, Sean.
Go
I
ahead.
see you have a giant stack of VHS.
2 stacks, and it's ridiculous. So,
All right, well, hold on. I only have 2 things. So
all right, yeah.
you go after me. I did get the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Charge Pink Ranger. I am collecting the Dino Charge line, so having the Pink Ranger in there is cool.
That's
got
you and your boys line, right?
I got the green, red, gold, and now I have the pink. So I still have a few left to collect, but she's sweet. She comes with a gun, a little blade weapon, swappable head. She's going to go great with the other 3 Dino Charge Ranger figures I have up there. So
You
that's
have not
that.
had a figure in so long.
I know, and I got it on a whim. I just saw it, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I don't have that one, so let's get that. I'm troop building the Ranger figures. It's going to be a lot of colorful shelves in some point. And then, Sean, I did get the Land Before Time on VHS in the clamshell. You know what's fucked up is after I got this, came home and looked, and I have it in the slim.
I told you had it. I knew you had it.
You did tell me I had it when we were talking on the game. I know,
I knew
and
you had that
because
shit,
the slim box, I pulled it out. It's fucking pristine. It's
yeah,
like,
I
oh,
knew-
it's
and I
so
knew you
clean,
had
so
it.
good. And this one is like a family features. It's got this bullshit on the top.
Yeah.
I hate that, but I do have the clamshell, and you know the front artwork is original shit. It's the old artwork from the movie, and it's great. I love Land Before Time 1. Everything after that is garbage.
Yeah, the first
Whatever the
was
fuck they did after that, they turned it
fantastic.
into musicals and whatever. No good. But this first one holds up, still holds up. We are going to actually have a movie day. Sean, me and my son started drawing and watching movies.
Cool.
That's what we're doing on Sundays, me and the boy. Last Sunday we started it and we watched The Goonies.
Nice.
I actually gave him one of my my old things that I had sketched, and he was coloring that while I was working on some shit on the iPad. And like we were just doing art and movies on Sundays. So tomorrow, the art and movie situation is going to be Land Before Time because he's never seen it. So we're going to do this and draw it tomorrow.
What are you going to do when football season starts in a few weeks?
Or we're going to move it. We're going to move the day, or we're going to do it before or after the game because football rules all. I mean, when football's on, that's it.
That's it. I was watching the Bears Thursday night,
and Monday and Thursday nights, Sunday's clear if the game comes on those two. But everybody in this house knows football is king. Like,
okay, I just want to make sure because you're setting up the boy for disappointment.
No, it's not. If it's a 10:00 game, then we're good. If it's a late game, then we're good in the morning. Like it's fine. It's gonna happen.
Sean, man, I don't know how the fuck 1 hour is already fucking me up, man. What? These
the
football
new
games
time
at
zone
1
football
o'clock.
games. Ooh,
1 o'clock games,
fucked me up, man. Like I was watching like preseason, and I'm like, why? What? That Thursday night game started at 8.
You're gonna hate Monday Night Football.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Like
I know, man.
Tuesdays in the morning watching football.
Tuesdays are gonna be the worst days ever.
Worst day ever for you.
The only thing going for me is I don't think the Bears have a Monday night game because they suck. So
I love the fact that you actually get to experience the same thing that I experienced, and you're not gonna watch a lot of football because you're
and week 1, who plays who? Week 1?
Is it Bears and Ravens? Week 1?
No, is it Bears and Ravens?
Bears and Niners.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, simple. I know. I'm saying, I'm just saying,
it's done.
Well, that's gonna
your O line still sucks. You can do everything you want, but
I know
if your O line's trash, then you can't score points. So
I understand that. I agree.
They've really buffered up their special teams and defense, but like if Justin Fields can't throw a pass, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be running for his life the whole game. Yeah.
All last season, Niffle is just sprinting for life.
I know. This is not the year. This is the year for they're cleaning the house.
You know who it is? It's the Cowboys year, like every year. This is the year. Dak Prescott's gonna take those boys, them boys, to the bowl.
I actually think it's gonna be the Raiders year, but that's a whole different story.
God damn, Derek Carr and Devontae Adams back together.
Raiders are gonna be for real.
Raiders are gonna be tough. Bills too. Bills.
There you go. A little bit.
Don't sleep on Josh Allen.
Ryan says the Eagles are looking good. Yeah. We'll see. I still don't trust.
Sean's
Jalen
little
Hurts
chuckle. I don't trust Jalen.
I love Eagles fans because they get so hopeful and
they won the Super Bowl a few years ago. I mean,
a couple years ago, but I
love
love
the backup on a limb.
I love Eagles fans because I hate
Big Dick Nick.
Tripod Nick. And now they got a stud receiver. So I mean,
you know who sucks though? You know who sucks? Jordan fucking Love. That dude is trash. The backup quarterback for the Packers. Oh my God. He threw 3 picks against second and third string.
Why do you think they threw the Brinks truck at Aaron to stay?
He threw 2 picks within 2 minutes to the same player, and that was a third string cat. God damn.
Again, it's why the Brinks truck was backed up, and it was like, Aaron, please take all of our money. Please stay.
It's Aaron Rodgers too.
The future is terrible in Green Bay.
Seattle said peace to Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson won them a Super Bowl.
Listen, I don't think the Niners are going all the way this year. I never do. That's a false hope. But I mean, if they do, it's great. But like, I'm so happy that the Seahawks are going to be absolute garbage this year. I can't
I mean,
wait
the fact
to
that
watch
the fact that the Bears kind of steamroll them,
Oh my
know,
god,
even though it's preseason, but
they
it's
got
like
Drew Lock as QB1. Oh my god,
your quarterbacks are Drew Lock and Geno Smith. You're garbage. You have no quarterback. I mean, that's
the dynasty they tried to set up.
They
did have DK Metcalf is over there like, what the fuck am I doing?
Like, no, DK signed his extension. Fucking
jerk off.
He got his $100 million.
He's got money, but like he ain't winning shit.
You don't care.
His stats are going to be garbage if he keeps up with this fucking.
Well, team. I think their goal is to draft the QB next year, take one of the top QBs. That's how I would play it. But there was a dude who had a sign in the stands at the game because the Bears played the Seahawks, and it was like Jimmy G coming to Seattle, and I started laughing. I was like, man, what would Steve do if Jimmy G, his boy, went to Seattle?
I would hope that Nick Bosa would wreck his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just hope that he gets, gets it
injured and is out.
Like
why would it be his fault?
Put the Niners up against Jimmy G in the NFC Championship. Oh, light them up, baby. Like it's all about the team. It's not about the players. It's all about the team. In certain circumstances, I didn't find the love
for Colin Kaepernick, and
I don't have a hatred for Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, you did. We were here.
No, he's a bad quarterback. It has nothing to do with his political thing. He was bad at throwing the ball, and once defenses realized his running routes, they called him out.
He ain't my quarterback.
He was bad at throwing the ball. He had a terrible percentage of He had terrible completion percentage.
I know. I'm just messing with you, Steve.
He could fucking kneel all day long if we were winning games. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that mattered to me. His stance, all that stuff. That you do what you do. You. I don't care about that. Just I want to enjoy the sport of football. I want to see you throw passes.
Just complete a pass. Job. Yes.
Just complete a pass. I mean, you're in the league. This is what you're doing. You're getting paid a lot more money than me to do your job, and I'm doing my job fairly well and not getting paid. And you're doing your job terribly and getting paid a lot of money. Like it makes me mad. Like you're getting a lot of money.
I just love your Kaepernick because that Super Bowl where Sean steamrolled you.
They didn't steamroll us. We didn't lose by that much. We lost by one touchdown, and the power went out conveniently halfway through the game. You fucking shysters, you. Fucking cheating ass. As soon as the Niners were on a fucking push, though, the power went out. Oh, power outage.
Smallest violin in the world.
In the fucking fantastic city of Baltimore. Power out. Oh no.
Smallest violin in the world.
It's just like Steve.
Sean, I wish we were doing the show when that Super Bowl happened. We would have had a conversation, motherfucker.
Jimmy G and Emmanuel Sanders missing that touchdown. Like Steve just goes
in the fucking Chiefs game. Oh my god. Yes. That's why I don't care if Jimmy G goes to the Seahawks. Light them up.
Saints. Larry, I don't think the Saints are doing anything this year. I'm sorry.
You don't even have a coach. Who's your coach?
Well, they got a coach.
They have a coach, but what's his name?
I don't remember.
I'll wait.
Remember.
You know what? I know his name. It's not Sean Payton. So who gives a fuck?
But he was the defensive coordinator for the last 10 years. He's fine.
So what's his name?
I can't remember.
Defensive coordinator for
I'm
who?
falling asleep. I wanted to go to sleep before the show. I'm tired.
Tripping.
I had to brew coffee just to keep awake.
Do you have anything for a toy box, Lou?
Huh?
You have anything for a toy box?
I do.
All right, who's got more? Because Sean, be ready for me to be mad.
Sean's got 58 things. I do. So
right,
I got a couple things. I got video games.
I got some comics too.
I'm not talking about my comics. I did get comics too, but I'm not gonna
wears short shorts. Sean.
Sean, hike them up, Sean.
And he's got the leaf inset. You see how it swoops
Dennis
up?
Allen, thank you, Larry.
No, these shorts is in, bro. I ain't trying to hear that.
Dennis Allen.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're not in California, bro.
Yeah, no. They're in. You just ain't cool as me.
Nah, they're not in.
My shorts go above my knees now. Now that I'm a thinner.
These shorts is in, bro. They in, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They are.
I'm not trying to
I
show
agree.
nobody to my knees. My shorts are gonna stay below the
Well,
knees
you
at
got
all
ugly
times.
knees then.
I don't got ugly knees. I don't need to put lotion on them. I
these-
don't get ashy.
See, these are man legs right here. You see this? That's a
Look
man
at this.
leg right
Are you
there.
fucking?
I like
Are
that.
you
It's very sexy.
posing for me?
Yes.
Hey, listen.
I
We need to talk
appreciate it.
shit about Sean's wardrobe all the time because if he keeps showing leg like that, it's gonna get real thirsty up in here.
Get out of here. Get that bullshit out. Get that bullshit out.
No, you get that bullshit out. Ooh.
Go ahead, Lil. Go ahead. Speak yours.
All right, so I got a couple games for a couple different systems this week. I picked up again, all on Whatnot, all fairly cheap.
Car.
I got Mario is Missing for the Super Nintendo. Very nice little game. It's actually the first game where Luigi is the main character.
Nice
That's
sticker
cool.
art. Sticker art looks
really
good.
nice sticker art.
I got this. You know what? I'm gonna skip this game just because this game.
I'm happy you're getting back into games though.
I am.
You've
You know,
been so out of games for so long.
You know what it is? Again, like I said, it's the inventory is out there, especially on Whatnot. I'm able to find things that I have not seen in shops. Although I went to a shop today, we found a store today at one in our. And holy cow! But the problem with this place was like the pricing was crazy. So I got this.
They're not ready yet.
I got this game, Mario Party 7, complete, and they shipped it in a nice little case here, protector, complete manual and everything. I paid on Whatnot $40. This goes on eBay for like 70, 80. The guy at the video game store, which was a really nice video game store, and I'm actually gonna film there one day because he had some shit there that like I would cry to own. Like that's how he had the Nintendo TV, the TV that was with it had a broken foot on it, but it was there with the controller. He wanted $1,500 for it.
$1,500, damn.
But the guy had Mario Party 7 at his store for $100, and I'm like, oh my god! And I just paid 40 for it. I'm like, thank you, Whatnot. You know, I mean that's the thing. And then Steve disappeared right when I wanted to show, especially Steve and you, these next two games. But so Mario Party 7 because any GameCube games, if I see them in the wild, GameCube I'm picking up.
I gotta get my Power Glove though. Like I'm tired of this shit. I gotta get a Power Glove. I just need one.
Get a Power Glove, man.
I know.
You get a Power Glove. If I find another Power Glove or a Power Glove in the box, I'll send you over mine.
I'm gonna buy one.
No, I know. I'm just saying if you don't see them because they are getting few and far between. People aren't putting them up like they used to, and a lot of stores that have them are not selling them. They're telling people that it's display now. You know, because they like to keep that stuff. Ryan says, "Gotta show some thighs, Steve."
Yeah, you gotta show some thigh, baby boy. You know you can't show them white ashy legs.
Steve, your camera went
Are you
out.
talking about who's talking about white ass legs?
You know that porcelain? You can't show that porcelain out
I
there.
had to handle some with my dogs. You by porcelain.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Sean? You know what's fucked up is like every part that's not touched by sun, so fucking white. It's blinding. You know what happens when I go into my room at night when it's dark? I just take my shirt off. I can see everything. I just fucking emit glow. It's like oh, bro, I am fucking powder to the T.
Oh,
This
man.
this is the line. Look how
I can
white
see
this
it, man.
I got that. Too.
It is dumbass white, bro. Like, oh, look at this arm. So white.
Oh my god.
Look, sun, no sun. Sun, nothing.
That's fine.
Oh man.
This other game I got. This other game I got, Sean, I told you the wrong one. I actually got the sequel, which I totally blanked on, which is actually worth more. But I got Batman Revenge of the Joker for the Sega Genesis. And look at that cover, man.
Oh, that's a cool cover, though. It's not the Jim Lee one, though.
It's not. So I'll get the Jim Lee one. But I mean, huh?
It looks terrible.
Oh no, the art is terrible, but it's a cool cover because the
It's
yellow.
an awesome game. Yeah, I like the
It's
yellow.
really cool. I like it for a Nintendo cover. I mean, for a Sega cover.
Yeah.
Who'd they get to draw that?
The Jim Lee one is way better though. The Jim Lee one.
Oh yeah, with the Joker with the Batman symbol eyes.
That was.
I'll definitely get that one. I don't know who drew this.
No, where are they? They didn't have a long career.
Oh yeah, no, it's terrible artwork. the colorway works though.
I got shit in my
the back is actually pretty good.
The colorway works, but like I got shit in my garbage bin that's better than that. Well, maybe not that, but like the front, because the cape looks pretty good on that. That looks really bad.
It isn't great.
That's not good.
So the last game I got
the Jim Lee one. That's why I was.
It's a good colorway, Sean. You're right, but like that art is really bad.
I know. I thought I picked that one out too. I don't know what. Like I said, I was negotiating live, so I totally blanked.
Don't we try to?
But this one, with this game,
I'm just not gonna go along like, oh, it's great artwork. Like, no, it's not.
I never said it's great artwork, but it's a good game, and it's by Sunsoft.
I did say that. I spoke too soon. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I apologize.
But Sunsoft, you're right. Like, they made a good product, so that's good.
Yeah. And then I got Kirby 64 for the Nintendo 64. But what I love about this is it has the property of Blockbuster Video on the back.
Oh, nice. Sean, he's one fucking step away from collecting VHS.
I know he is.
You see how juiced he is about that stupid fucking terrible broken ass sticker on the back of that game?
I know it's terrible, but he's excited.
It's terrible, but you love it.
Oh, I fucking love it. I think that's amazing. The fact that there's a store number thing, it's worn, it's broken, which means so many people. Imagine the amount of people that touch that.
You want a cure from COVID? Start licking these cartridges again.
The amount of people that like that game has been in so many different people's systems. Like that's really cool. That's why I like the Blockbuster stickers, because like you now own something that has been in so many different people's.
So many people.
Yeah, so many different people's lives, so many different people's households, and like they revolved the whole night around this one thing, and you have that now. Like. That's why I like that shit. Even if I get like a shitty box, but if it has a Blockbuster sticker on it, I'm like, oh, it's clean. It's like the best thing.
Yeah. So I saw that, and he gave a good discount on it because of that. Because like a lot of game collectors, they don't want that; they want it pristine. But I'm like, you know what? I'm like, yeah. He took basically with the rest of the stuff, I got it for free. So I was like, I'll take it. Nobody else wanted it. I'm like, I'm going to take this because
Sean,
that Blockbuster sticker.
We got to be careful because you have turned my mind around about like wanting to collect those pristine boxes. And I'm like, but the boxes are good. And you're like, yeah, but I like that. And now I'm looking at a lot of my boxes and I'm like, I like that it's worn down. I do like that. That shows that it's been loved. It's been used. It's been viewed. Like this has been a piece of culture for so many different people.
I love it.
But it's only a matter of time, Sean. It's only a matter of time before the more worn ones become more expensive.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think
it's only a matter of time.
I've never seen it go that way. Comic books, toys. When is a worn?
You literally laughed at me when I bought my first round of VHS tapes. You laughed.
I did
on the show at me,
I did.
And now people are getting them graded worth thousands of dollars. So
I did.
So shut your mouth because it's gonna happen.
I don't know about worn. I don't know about that.
No. I'm not saying that like it's gonna be more expensive.
I like worn VHS tapes. If I can get them sealed, I don't care. But like, I love a beat up ass VHS tape.
A perfectly factory sealed, 100% done Back to the Future 1 first release, completely sealed in the original packaging with the watermark, Sean. Yes, that is going to be way more expensive than a beaten up box. But what am I going to appreciate more in my collection? Something that cost me $1 or something that cost me $8,000? Well, I don't want a fucking CGC graded. Yeah, Sean, you're getting into a whole new level of VHS collecting that I am not a part of. So I do not care, and I cannot get into that. So,
well, we talked about it this week. I talked to Steve about it. I was like, now you know that sealed is not sealed. I talked to a little about it too. Sealed is not sealed. Sealed is sealed when you have the watermark on it, and that is a sealed, guaranteed, graded VHS tape. So
the same with video game. Same with video games too. You got to watch that out because
Sean.
especially video game stores, rental places, they resealed their video games a lot. And that's a big thing because video games are being graded. I mean, Super Mario 64 sold for $1 million graded, sealed. You know what I mean? Like which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like that auction house should be fucking burnt down for that.
$1 million. Somebody paid $1 million to
For
own a
sealed
game.
Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64, yeah, which was like one of the most produced Mario games for this system, yeah.
All right.
No.
Follow 8-bit VHS hero. Follow my journey. This is what I'm doing. And this is
I've been doing it. I was doing it first. Sean's just monetized.
God damn it, you son of a bitch, Steve. I was doing it too. There was moments where I would click.
Sean, I literally sent you tapes and you did not care.
I did not care, and now I do.
True.
Let's start off number 1 to 50. Let's go. Let's go with Junior.
What a great! How did this get made? Original poster.
Yes,
what a great
it is.
cover.
Yes, that's what made me pick it up. I was like, oh my
Sean,
god,
that is a ridiculously terrible movie that would never get made today. In the same vein, but
not
classic. That is a grasp of the past, my friend.
It is, my friend. It is. Sealed Breakfast Club.
Ooh, with the watermark.
But there's no watermark on it. Oh shit, there's a watermark on it. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So, oops.
But what watermark is that? Is that 2 mushrooms?
I don't know though. It's like is that a video store watermark?
Oh, it's like a video reel with the tape hanging out.
It's a reel. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Boom.
Sean, I do not have Breakfast Club, so that's a fantastic pickup.
I know. I want to open it though, Steve, because I don't give a fuck. Because I love it.
Right. I mean, you're not going to sell it, so.
Yeah, I'm not a wrestler.
Oh, but could you imagine putting that shit on into the VHS, sliding it in for the first time, letting that shit play?
Steve, Lethal Weapon, original box. Steve,
that's nice.
That right there tells you.
What does that say?
Originals. It's that little small thing right there. It says adult action. I've been reading up on VHS tapes this week about the value and which ones are the higher grades and shit like that. Yeah, dude. Yep. Those are these are
green mark.
Ones.
Green mark.
Yep.
Got it. Oh, but look at my little flare. See, I got a little flare there.
Garbage. Throw it out.
A Knight's Tale.
I have that one too. I love that fucking movie.
Love this movie.
So good.
Love this movie. Yes, definitely.
It makes no sense. They're like playing Queen and like all singing.
No, it makes no sense at all. But
but as soon as they started doing it, I'm like, well, I'm in.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about history. Let's go.
Steve, I got a movie time. MGM USA Child's Play. That damn blue shit up at the top. But Sean, it's a really cool. It's a really cool thing.
I love the fact that you have Child's Play. I hate the fact that you have that giant blue bar on the top of the box. That sucks so bad. But I don't have Child's Play, and you do. So you got a one up on me. So that's my likeness of you is diminished.
Oh, it'll definitely diminish as we keep going.
We're at like an 80. Oh, now we're at a 60 because fuck you for that. Look at that box. That box is amazing.
That
movie is fucking garbage, but that box
is a terrible movie.
So good.
Terrible movie. But
look at the marketing campaign on that thing.
It's fucking beautiful, Steve, and I love the wornness of it. Like I look at that scratches going through it.
So good.
This is amazing box art, dude. Like this is like oh yeah, I need that. Like that. It was
that is amazing.
Great.
Hero pickup, so good.
Steve, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Of course, got that.
Why would you not have it? Bruce Willis, one of my favorite movies of all time. White Men Can't Jump. Man, I fucking love this movie. Love the box.
And that's an original release because it has to have no bars across the top, none on the side.
Just found it a little this week.
Box picture.
Found it in the Goodwill. Didn't pay nothing but about 25 cents for this goddamn thing.
Holy shit!
Love it. The Fox video on the top. Man, I love the cover.
Look at Wesley, Woody.
Yeah,
perfect.
Fucking great. Fucking I watched it this week. See, but you know what? See, it fucked me up though. When I was playing it, it had a little skip to it. I was like, oh no.
That happens, but that's the worn nature of that box. You know, people have watched the shit out of that.
Yeah.
So it happens.
Love it. One of my favorite dance scenes in a movie of all time. I can't. I don't know why. But it's Gregory Hines and Baroxkovich, I forgot his goddamn name, White Knights. I fucking love this movie. I love the dance.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Steve, the dance scene with Gregory Hines, and when
That's
they
a really
both
good box, though.
Lil, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yo,
I
Gregory Hines was such an underrated actor, and not valued as one of the best dancers of all time. Like, yo, Gregory Hines is one of the best tap dancers of all time, man. He's like Sammy Davis Jr. But
I don't know the movie, Sean, but I love the red outline box.
I'm gonna show you the clip. I'm gonna show you the clip that I'm talking about.
Again, with the white font. Oh,
you may not appreciate the clip, but yo, if you appreciate the way these motherfuckers did that shit together, yo, they killed that shit, dog.
What does that strip say? What is that
corner strip? It's just the soundtrack by Lionel Richie, 1985 Academy Award.
Let me see the side art.
Say you, say me.
Let me see the side art. What is that? Ooh,
it says Goodwill on the side.
That red. No, but that. Oh, on the other side, did it have a red outline on the other side? The red border. Yeah. Fuck that. That's the side you put out. That red with the white and black.
I'm gonna take that Goodwill thing off of there.
Take that Goodwill thing off. That's the side you put out.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. I love this movie. I do. I love it. I love the movie White Knights. If you don't remember this movie, definitely look at the scene of Gregory Hines. Another movie that I remember back in the day. I haven't watched it in so long. But Excalibur. Very, very cool art. It's like a poster art. Love how that fucking looks.
Look at that fucking box. I would buy that tape. I would buy that box empty. Look at that box.
Yeah. It's got this,
Oh, you got the green bar on the top. Look at that.
I love that green bar, though. That green bar
is clutch.
Yeah. Oh, you remember Excalibur.
Oh, that is fucking clean. Look at that artwork.
Yo,
it's like a poster in your pocket.
I just grabbed this. Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money. We're into collecting everything now, Sean. Everything.
One of my favorite songs in a movie of all time. Where do you go between the moon and New York City?
I hate how much blue is on that box.
Oh, I hate this top too, but I love Arthur. And
I know, but like that box. Okay. Display it only from the side.
Of course.
Because the front of that kills the whole vibe.
Yeah, I know. But I love Arthur.
Why did they do that?
I have a soft spot for Arthur.
Why did they re-release movies with the stupid fucking bars on the top?
It was a budget re-release. That's why.
Yeah, but it actually costs them more money to alter the art rather than just reproduce the original art. It's already done.
Gregory Hines sitcom show was dope too. Yes, man. Gregory Hines was the shit, man. I don't know. Steve, I got a couple animated ones, a couple clamshells this week. I found Goosebumps.
That is amazing. Look at that. That cover is 1994 encapsulated.
Yeah.
That hot
pink, it was really cool.
Blue,
I couldn't pass it up. I'm not even a Goosebumps fan, but
but you know what the great thing about that clamshell is? It's black. Yeah. It's not white. It's not a white clamshell. It's a black clamshell.
Green out lettering. It's
that lets you know.
Is the tape green?
A little bit darker.
No, I wish it was. It's not.
Oh, could you imagine?
Shouldn't the tapes have been green for?
No. They should have been black with green dripping down from the top. Could you imagine? That's what they would do now if they were releasing them. The tapes would be.
Mondo needs to go and do that.
Just like
steal that idea from us because they're releasing records like that.
But the art on that cover was really good.
Steve, I think this may be one of our favorite animated movies. Cats Don't Dance.
Never seen that.
You never seen Cats Don't Dance?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Yo,
I don't know what that is. Is there singing?
Movies. It's so good.
Is there singing and dancing?
Yeah,
dancing.
Okay.
I mean, it's in the title, Steve.
I thought you loved Cat Don't Dance, but this is one of my favorite animated movies.
I don't like musicals or dancing
of all time. Cats Don't Dance is one of
Steve hates love.
Sean, no, I don't hate love. I'm super white and uncoordinated. I don't like dancing.
True. It is one of the most fantastic animated cartoons I've ever. Because it's traditional. And
the animation looks really good, though. I like the face art. That's a great cover.
The character design, phenomenal. Like
who put that out? Oh, is that Warner Brothers Animation?
This is a Warner Brothers Animation. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were doing good. Like I loved Rover Dangerfield back in the. Oh, if I can find Rover Dangerfield on fucking VHS, are you kidding me?
Well, I'm happy I got it. I thought you watched this, but this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Animated.
I don't know about that, but if you link us up. I'll do a watch along with you. You just gotta get me on FaceTime, see over your shoulder, like a.
You know what? I like that. We might be able to pull that off.
Okay, we gotta figure something out. We can watch VHS movies together. You know what I'm saying? Like a little fucking out of this group, but
Yeah. Lil, I this next
pushing
movie,
you out.
This next movie was one of my favorite Nintendo games growing up, but I remember the movie too. It was Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland.
Fuck you.
Yep.
That's another fuck you for me. I'm so mad.
I think the game was Little Nemo in Dreamland.
Yeah.
So mad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This game.
Because the game was amazing and that
Yep.
cover's amazing. I actually love the fact that there's so much text on the cover. I think that kind of adds to it.
yeah.
And that's my second fuck you
Oh.
tonight for VHS pickups. First being Child's Play, second being
No,
Little Nemo.
I can't believe I found this shit, and I was like, "Yo,
And that clamshell looks clean. Show me the side. Show me the inside, not the outside. Show me the inside. No. Just the inside clamshell part.
Oh, it's clean.
Oh, it's fucking clean.
There's no breaks in it. There's nothing.
Oh, they didn't rewind it. Pieces of shit.
Yeah, I know. But it's all right. I'm gonna watch it. I love this. This is like one of those things. Like, damn, I didn't even know it was on VHS. To be honest, I didn't even know it existed.
Number 2.
You are. So, I appreciate you and I love you so much. This was a great movie that I used to watch on HBO with my brothers, and we
holy
talked
shit!
about it.
Did you just see how high he reached?
Yeah, he's got a
like he
this
fucking.
Is gonna be a 4-hour show. Of just
he was
VHS
dunking
tapes.
It's not
VHS tapes.
The Believers.
I don't know what that is. So
This was an HBO movie.
HBO movie, yeah.
Oh, my, you remember this shit?
That's a great cover, though. That's a really good cover.
This was a horror. This was kind of like a horror movie. This was actually really good.
Thriller.
He was having a stand.
Well, yeah, but it's like if my Stan's dad moment was somebody else coming and not me, so it's like it's very frustrating.
This is with Martin Sheen. Very good movie, actually.
I went there.
I know you remember it from HBO. I remember watching it. It was like voodoo and shit. Really fucking good.
That's cool, box.
This is the one time the fucking movie scared the shit out of me when they blew shit in somebody's face and they just they froze, but they were still alive. That shit fucked me up for a long time. So The Believers, definitely one of those movies you should probably review for 31 days. We get a chance. Harrison Ford's The Fugitive. Yeah, Steve, I think you got this. Yeah. Well, when I know you got movies, it don't matter. Let's see, what is this? I don't know if you have this. You got Cobra?
You're on mute.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
I got Cobra sealed, homie.
Oh, you motherfucker. Well, good for you.
And that is factory sealed with the watermark. I went through all my shit looking. Tombstone, Days of Thunder, Cobra, sealed with the watermark.
There you go. One of my favorite movies too, man. Really great movie, Steve Martin movie, Roxanne.
Terrible movie.
I love this movie, man. Daryl Hannah. I used to watch the movie all the time. Me and my brothers used to watch this shit all the time.
I'm with you, Steve. I didn't care for Roxanne.
I didn't care for it. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just I don't care about this.
Die Hard 2, Die Harder.
Hold on. I like because I have the whole silver box collection.
Oh, okay.
You got the black box. Let me see that side art. Fuck me. I would love. Look at that CBS Fox.
CBS Fox,
that's what I want. I want the CBS Fox at all times. Fuck, that's nice.
I think when we started this, we talked about that. You're like, I'm not getting variant covers, and I'm like, there are lots of variant covers, Steve.
I literally got a variant cover of Land Before Time this week.
I know.
Sean the Firm. That's one of the ones I just got. That is one of the best pictures on the box art of the cover of like all movies.
That's actually a really good box art.
One of my favorite Tom Cruise movies.
Great Tom Cruise movie. I just picked it up. It's Face Off.
You have to have Face Off. If you don't have Face Off, then get the fuck out of the VHS.
You just picked it up. I mean, Face Off is amazing.
That's one of the first ones I got. That movie is ridiculous.
I think I've seen it.
Why we don't have real Face Off technology now makes no sense.
Steve, Lethal Weapon 2, green box. Green bar at the top.
What do I? I think. Oh, I have that same box. Green bar, black box.
Cool.
Yeah, green bar on top.
Couple jealous ones that I don't think you have, but I'm not sure if you do. Pulp Fiction.
I do not have Pulp Fiction. That's fuck you number 3. of this evening. That's fuck you number
Pulp
3.
Fiction. I was like, holy shit.
We're up
Give it
to
me.
3. We're up to 3, and that box looks really good. I mean,
It
there's
looks
some
great with Uma
there's
Thurman.
some crimps on the bottom, but like, goddamn, that
I'll
box is
take it.
clean.
I
That
don't give a
Miramax logo, that
Yeah.
yellow on the top, that box is clean. The tape looks clean.
Yo, Steve, I thought this was like just there, but it's actually 10 cents on there. It's really fucking cool.
Fuck you, number 3.
Fuck you number 4 is Conan the Barbarian.
That's definitely fuck you number 4 because look at that box.
That
God
box is
damn it.
beautiful.
That is not a re-release. That is original shit.
Yeah, that's original.
That is
shit,
clean. Look at that
MCA.
barcode on the side. That barcode
Yeah.
on the side, like they didn't even know what the fuck they had.
Yeah,
Putting that barcode
That's
on the
definitely
side
some
like that.
old.
God damn,
MCA
the
home video.
glowing. That shit is neon glowing MCA.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Fuck you, number 4.
Thank you.
Moving on.
There you go. All right.
I fucking hate you. God
I
damn
know
it.
you do. Ghost in the Darkness. Love that movie.
I have that movie and I have it in a pristine box. It's not
Nice.
sealed, but it is clean as fuck. I love that movie. So
Yeah.
good pickup.
Good pickup. One of my favorite movies again, Annie.
Don't give a fuck about that. That movie sucks. It's trash.
Fucking
All the
you.
songs are garbage.
You.
Everybody in that
Yeah.
movie sucks. I don't care about that movie.
You're full
Fuck
of
that
shit.
movie.
You're full of shit.
And he sucks.
Robin Williams movie, Miss Doubtfire. You know.
Ooh, I kind of fucking want that. That's fuck you number 5. Legitimately, Miss Doubtmire's fuck you number 5 for me because I love Miss Doubtfire. That is a movie
I love Miss
that will
Doubtfire, too.
never be made today. There's too many triggering subjects in that
Yeah,
film.
agreed.
But it is a
Agreed.
time capsule, and that movie is fantastic.
Cool.
Fuck you number 5.
All right. Although you got this for me, but I got it sealed. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But I will take the one that you have.
Yeah. So you go watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But I always want to frame Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So
Is that watermark sealed or tape store sealed?
You know what? Tape store sealed. So maybe I can't. No,
That's
but
all
you know
right.
what? It still has a proof of purchase on it, though, dude.
Yeah, but that could have flapped out when they pulled the tape. Nobody ever peeled it
No,
off.
it's over the. It's over the.
Yeah,
The
see,
seal.
I don't think so. It should
No
have, like,
watermark,
improved.
but all right, Sean, we need to look into this because
I know.
watermark versus proof of purchase seal.
I don't know.
But hey, that's clean.
Empire of the Sun, Christian Bale.
I didn't really like the movie, but that's a great cover.
It's a great
Fantastic.
cover, though. And Steve. So
Oh, you got the red bar on the top.
red bar on the
Ooh.
top. I love.
I love the little bars on the top. The bars on the top are what kills it.
Yeah, I actually like this movie. Empire of the Sun was actually pretty good. I actually like it. I remember watching
James,
it.
I'm not on what now? What are you talking about?
No, we're just talking about VHSs. I'm loving all of what's happening right now. Lil doesn't care, but
William Shatner's Kingdom of Spiders.
oh my god, like that's not fuck you number
I am
6,
on whatnot.
but that is really close to fuck you number 6 because that box art is amazing.
Amazing. So
Sean, I don't even know what that movie is, but I want that for my collection. That's crazy.
I didn't know what it was either, but I got it. Crocodile Dundee, #1.
Got that one.
Love the cover though. God
Got
damn, it's a beautiful cover.
yep. I got all 3, so that one's clean.
Beautiful cover. Love this one. I needed this one.
Sean, I
Beetlejuice.
talked about it a couple weeks ago. It was a
Needed it.
Grail. Picked it up.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Fucking Grail.
So
Needed it.
good. Gross. What is gross? What's gross? Nez? What the fuck? What's gross?
Blade Runner. Again, how many Blade Runners can you have? But this is a different cover.
Mike D.
is-
Mike D sent me one that was sealed.
Yeah.
What-
Oh wow.
what do you got? What do
Embassy
you got? Hold on.
Home Entertainment.
Hold on.
Winner of the Los Angeles Film Critic Award, 3 British. I don't know what this was, but it's really cool though, so I took it. See, this is for you.
Which one? Wait, hold on. Which one did you get? Oh,
I got the Embassy Home Entertainment one.
okay. So mine actually has the
Oh, you got the
special
director's cut.
special widescreen edition director's cut.
Yeah, I have that one too, but I just bought this because hey, it's Blade Runner. I
No,
like
that
it.
that I like that box though. It's the top is like see mine's like a box picture. Yours is like the whole front.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
it's
movie's
clean. I like
gross.
that. Oh,
That says the
Kingdom of
movie.
Spiders is gross. I don't know. I have no idea what that movie
Yeah.
even is. So
Steve, Mortal Kombat for you, buddy.
that takes away one fuck you. So now we're back down to 4.
All right, cool.
We're at fuck you number 4.
Dick Tracy, love
Fuck
that.
you number 5. Right there with that one. I don't
Great
really like
cover.
that movie, but that
That's a
fucking
great
cover
fucking
is
cover.
so good.
I found a picture of me in
God,
junior
the
high,
side art is
and
so good.
And I had a Dick Tracy T-shirt on with like all these bullet holes all over.
Even
it.
the box art, the box art is fucking cool.
Yo,
shit.
that shit is clutch. That sideways box art, like rotate this motherfucker if you want to see it.
Yeah,
I love that. I
so
love the balls.
fucking nice, dude. This is a nice cover.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Fuck you number 5 for sure.
Bam.
100%.
One of my favorite movies, Steven Spielberg's 1941. Fucking love it. Jim Belushi on the fucking front. Love it.
Great cover, but not a fuck you because I don't care about that one.
Oh, yeah. It's a great movie, though. Look at that side of that cover, though. Side of that art, Steve. 1941.
The side art doesn't match up to the cover art. But show me that back art. Show me that back art. I like that poof. Not bad. Not bad.
Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi. Everybody.
It's not fuck you worthy, but it's pretty close.
You're a 90s kid.
Found another Back to the Future.
I have that exact.
I'm just gonna keep looking Back to the Futures.
I got all 3 in that blue box set. So
here's another fuck you, Steve.
Fuck you, number 6.
Ring of Fire, bitch.
Fuck you, number 6. Now, Alil, we reviewed this. We reviewed this movie on Real
1941 is
Real movie fans.
Real movie fans.
So underrated, James.
Back in the day.
Love this movie. He made me watch this fucking movie.
I love this movie until we reviewed it, and I realized how terrible that fucking movie is. Sean, that movie is absolute dog shit. But
I love it.
The dragons are cool. Matthew McConaughey running around, super buff, jumping into dragons' mouths, super cool. But like that movie's really bad. But that's fuck you number 6 because I want that on VHS. So bad.
Cool. Sister Act, Whoopi Goldberg.
Nope. Don't care.
I
mean,
I have almost bought that for Steve multiple times.
Great movie, but I don't care.
Oh, VHS tapes though.
Sean has so many fucking tapes. He's still working on that stack.
Bullshit top, but
wow.
Murder. I love this movie though. It's a really good movie though.
Murder in the First?
It's Murder at 1600. This was Wesley Snipes movie. Diane Lane. You can't see that cover though. Like it's really
it's very okay. There you go.
Yeah, Diane Lane, young
Man,
Diane Lane.
I literally put boxes back when I see that blue bar.
I know I hate it too, but
don't wanna. But as long as a side box is cool.
Young Guns.
You motherfucker. I told you about Young Guns like 2 weeks ago, and you were like, oh, I'm so mad I don't have Young Guns. Young Guns is amazing.
Yep.
But now you need number 2 because I got Young Guns and Young Guns 2.
Box is a little shitty. Steve,
catching up.
Hydra. I talked a little about this one earlier.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's a B movie. Cool it's a B movie, and it's going for.
What's up, Brian?
It's a CD movie.
It's going for like. Is it that bad?
It's gotta be, man. Look at the back. Look at that. Look at that Hydra monster right there.
It's
like Brian Nez. You guys heard about this?
I have.
If anybody has heard about this movie, please.
Yeah, you know what, Sean? I'm putting you on
Sean,
solo screen so
what
you
is
can
that?
have a
what's that logo
solo layout
on the top? What is that? What is that V logo on the top? What does that say?
That says if you
No. You tell me what it says. Read it. What does it say?
It says lettuce. V lettuce.
V lettuce?
Yeah.
It's lettuce entertain you is the is the production company.
Yeah.
Let us entertain you.
Yo.
Yes.
Again,
but it's a lettuce.
Put me back on because I want to see everybody's faces because I got to see the reaction of Steve.
Well, you will, but I want everybody to see the up close. See the picture.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. I've never heard of this.
Ned says he's never heard of that one. Either.
Sean, put that cover back up.
This is a rare one though. This is like super rare. Like
look at that. Look at the ass on this. Right?
Yo.
James hasn't heard of that.
Work. Look at the work and craftsmanship that went into putting the shadows.
No one has ever heard of this movie.
On the cover of Hydra.
I don't understand, but no one's ever heard of this movie.
Crazy. Now I want to see it.
Yeah.
Do you though?
Tombstone, Steve sealed.
Did you?
No, it's not sealed. This is
Tombstone.
Tombstone. It's late, man. It's Tombstones.
Yeah, justice is coming. See, we both got this.
Fantastic. Love Tombstone.
Rockadoodle.
Got it with the same pink bar on the top, baby. All right, so that's not a fuck you, but you're still at 6.
And last two of my favorite movies. Mo Money, Mo Money, Mo. Love this movie.
The Wayans picture.
Love it. Can't wait to get Strictly Business because I'm trying to get Strictly Business too. Strictly Business. And then last one, not least, Bill Murray, Stripes.
That I'm not really a big fan of the movie, but that is an amazing.
Fuck out of here! I love this movie.
No. It's not. I like the movie just fine, but it's not like this love that everyone has for the movie. It's fine, but that is an amazing cover. I love that box art. I love the poster in the front, and the side art is really good. That's clean. It's a clean pickup. That I'd buy it if I came across it. So,
and that is it for this week.
Oh, Sean, only up to 6 fuck yous. Only up to 6. You son of a bitch, you.
Fuck you meter down the bottom.
We need to get a fuck you meter.
That's the fact, Jack.
You get a fuck you meter for your VHS pickups, you son of a bitch. How the fuck do they have a Child's Play just out there for 25 cents in Delaware? I fucking hate you and your state. It's so frustrating.
And your no income tax state.
The pickings, man, for VHS tapes was good this week, man. I was like,
I seen you've been sending the pictures. They're clean. I'm like, look at it. You sending me all these side art pictures, and I'm like, fuck. So I just get madder and madder. Like, you got a fucking clean ass Conan.
That's why we don't hear from Steve for days after you send a pick out. We don't hear from Steve for days.
Like, super bitter. just bitter.
And you know the crazy part is I don't go for bitter. I go for, oh man, I'm happy you got that. Like,
oh, fuck you. It's 6 fuck yous in a row.
You know what it is, Sean? It's because
I'm so mad.
Because Sean,
I've been
like
looking,
you have
searching
the gift of
so many hours
of multitude. Yeah, like
so many hours of work, and you're like,
I'm gonna start collecting figures. Oh, here's an entire He-Man collection just brought to you. You know, we're out hunting and scraping and buying body parts and kit bashing figures together so we can have one figure. And here's an entire collection, minty fresh for you.
Oh, and you know what? It's just because you're awesome. We're just gonna give it to you. Who cares? Here it is.
James wants to know who stars in Hydra, Sean. Is that say on the box art? Who
do we got? Who do we got in Hydra? What year did that come out?
Marshall Graver, Wade Powell, Paul Galloway, Gerald Cruz, Nancy Lynn, and Elizabeth Barton. I have no
what year
those
was that?
All sound like the most pasty ass white people I've ever heard of.
Well, it's weird. It says 2015 on it.
Pull out
2015 for a VHS movie.
Pull out the VHS. Pull it out of the sleeve.
No. It says number 2015. It doesn't say 2015.
Oh, I'm looking it up. Hold on. Hydra film. Let's see. Hydra film. Hydra came out in 2009.
Really?
Yeah, but it says 1988 Saturn Productions. I don't understand this. This makes no sense to me.
Maybe it's not the right movie.
It's just like one of these weird tapes that you just like.
You watch it and you die.
Yeah, am I gonna die tonight?
Oh, let's watch it. Let's fucking watch it.
Snakes come out of your fucking TV, Hydra.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not watching that shit. It's just tripping me out though. I'm like, yo, but I seen it on eBay. It was like $50. I'm like, why?
Steve, it's like that fucking movie from fucking Taiwan we watched, bro. Whatever it was for 31 days.
The Sadness.
Yeah.
Watch the tape. Watch the tape.
Watch the tape. We're gonna die. Shit, the curse is coming for us. Sean, you put that fucking tape in, you're gonna curse us all. He's gonna be playing it behind him.
Oh my god! Our demise is my stupid VHS collection that spurned on our fucking death demise.
It literally says Blood Waters of Dr. Z, VHS, Lettuce Entertainment, U Video Saturn, $49.99. It doesn't say. There's like nothing.
It doesn't say anything about like there's no
and that's thinking that somebody has a fucking VCR just ready to play.
Dude, it's wild. I don't understand why this movie is so sought after. It says Saturn. It says B movie.
You know what I found that's funny.
The fact
is
that they classify it as a B movie means it's like a C or a D movie.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
literally
You
shot
don't
with
you
a
don't classify
camcorder.
yourself as B if you're B. You classify yourself as A if you're B. If you classify yourself as B, you're way down the line.
Hello, it has 20 watchers right now. I'm so
On eBay?
confused. Yeah, I'm so confused.
Sell that shit. Sell that shit.
Oh, I'm selling it because I don't want that bullshit. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Use that $50 to get flip into something better.
Yeah. Yep.
It's too funny. Too fucking funny.
So that was all my VHS collection. So
that's a lot of fucking tapes in 1 week, dude.
I'm sorry. I apologize, but it's there.
No. I appreciate the fact that you apologized, but it means nothing.
Oh.
It means nothing.
It means nothing. No. I don't want you
to
apologize.
Bitch. It means
I
nothing.
don't want you to apologize because I love the fact that you're on this tear. And it's fun because for a long time, like Lil has stated throughout many shows, we didn't talk throughout the week because all the fuck you guys were talking about was goddamn whatnot and comic books. And I have nothing to add to the conversation because I'm not part of that. But as soon as Sean started getting into the VHS shit, he started sending me pictures. You know what I woke up to this morning? I had to do a side job this morning. I'm very tired. But I woke up to a picture of Sean saying, got Mortal Kombat for you, bro. Hey, what a fucking way to start a day. Okay? What a fucking way. I was just like, well, can't go anywhere but up from here. It gets pretty good.
And then the toy box, I got like 50 fucking VHS tapes.
and then I fuck you 6 times. For all your tapes, but no, I'm excited because like you're into this, and what I like is that you're into it for the right reasons. You're buying random tapes just like I am. Like Alil, you said it. My wife has said it plenty of times. You're buying this tape, like why? Like it's not 80s action, it's not 90s action. It's just a bullshit tape, and I'm like, I just want tapes. And now I think Sean's gotten to the spot where I just want tapes. I just want to be able to have a selection.
No. I'm not gonna say I just want tapes because there's movies. Mostly all the.
Oh, well, there's plenty of shit I disregard for sure.
Yeah, there's VHS that I like. I love like these movies I actually enjoy. Like if it's a movie I enjoy, I'm gonna buy it. If I watched it a couple times, I'm gonna buy it. But there's nothing that I really don't have that I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna ever fucking watch that bullshit. Like I've watched a lot of these fucking movies already. There's some movies I may watch once and may watch again. I don't know, but I watch.
There's only like 3 movies that in my whole collection that I haven't watched. One of them is a movie called Omega Cop, and on the back of that cover, there's a chick with her titty out.
Oh shit! That's
on the back of the cover.
The B movie.
That is crazy. So but I haven't put that into the player yet. I'm just
no movie I don't think I'll ever watch is Spider-Man. I was fucking with a little.
It's probably really good on VHS.
I know, probably.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I got X-Men.
But me and Sean both have the same version of that tape that comes with the Nickelback video.
Steve, you know what I watched this week? Maverick.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, loved it.
Jodie Foster.
Oh, loved it.
Oh, the card playing game.
Yeah, remember when he throws his card at the end?
let me. If I could have that one, oh man, Jodie Foster looks fucking clean on the cover.
You don't
of
have
that
Maverick?
Shit. I don't have Maverick.
Oh shit.
Fucking one. I don't have Maverick. Sean, I don't have Bull Durham.
I got Bull Durham.
I don't have fucking Bull Durham. I need Bull Durham.
Yeah, I got Bull Durham. I got
I need my Costner mixed in.
Yeah.
With what's her fucking name? God damn it. Sarandon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brian says he found Hydra under a different name. Might have to check it out. What was the other name for Hydra, Brian?
Was it just Hydra film? Because there's lots of.
Yeah, because James says he was trying to look for it by other means, but can't find it. So,
Sean, your movie is a enigma. It is a mystery to the world.
I know. So that Shatner movie. I don't ever remember that, but I guess some people watched it. But I don't know. Steve, I have over. At this point, I'm pretty sure. What are you at? What's your number? What are you like? 200?
I think it's more than that.
I mean, the whole thing, plus the ones that I'm not even putting on the shelf because I ran out of shelf space.
I ran out of space too.
Brian says it's called Zat, Zaat. And James says, Sean, do not watch Hydra. It's not on IMDb. It will eat your soul. I told you, man. It's gonna be like, the fucking Ring.
Sean, you got a Ringu.
I'm selling that
on
shit.
you.
You got the fucking Ring.
I'm selling.
Now you sell it. You're gonna pass the curse.
Oh well.
Some poor person's
Sean,
gonna pay
probably
you $50
around-
and just get cursed.
Sean, I'm probably around like 400.
Yeah, 400.
I'm probably around about 400.
Yeah, Steve, I'm hitting it. I don't know 100%. I'm gonna do a count, but I'm high. It's up there.
It's up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I built this whole display, and when we started this shit, like after I built this, remember I was only 2.5 shelves deep. Now I'm all 4 shelves deep plus stacks. I got to be at like 400 at least.
I don't even know. Shit.
Each of those shelves holds 100 tapes.
Yeah.
And I'm at 4 shelves deep plus stacks. So I'm like, I got to be around 450.
Yeah. You guys are nuts.
It's
I'm
a
at
whole...
I'm at. Oh well, so I counted the levels, and I have it's like 28 on each level, and I got 7 levels, so that's 196. So, but then I have random ones everywhere else. I haven't even counted those, so I'm gonna say I'm probably at like 300, maybe 300.
12-foot shelves, 4 of them lined. Equals out to about like 98 to 100, depending on how much space you give them.
That's a lot.
And I'm at 4 stacked full plus stacks on the floor of things that I can't put in there.
I'm at about 250, 300. I can say that.
James says that is on IMDb. It was made in 1971.
1971, Sean. That's a fucking tape right there.
I'm selling that shit. I'm done with
what
that.
What the fuck is that? That's that bullshit movie you got.
That's Hydra.
Let's take a peek. Let's see what Zat says.
Hell Hydra.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, so we got anything else to talk about?
Oh my God, Sean, if you had this movie, Zat went through many different name changes. One is called The Blood Waters of Dr. Z.
That's awesome.
He said it's awesome.
The Blood Waters of Dr. Z. I'm all in. All in for that.
Yo, Zat 1971. There's a whole trailer. There's a whole community around this fucking movie. Good Lord, look at this. Everyone loves this goddamn fucking movie. I mean, it's probably terrible, and that's why they love it. But
well, I'm glad you know now it's called Zat too, so you can put that on the eBay listing. Hydra parentheses Zat. So maybe you'll sell it for even more.
I mean, the box art is kind of cool, though.
A mad scientist unleashes his master plan to transform himself into a mutated walking catfish.
Well, that's why he's
gain revenge on those who have spurned him. His plans go wrong, and he becomes tempted to kidnap a nubile young woman to similarly transform her so that he can breed. So he puts himself into a situation to one-up everybody. Then he realizes, oh, fuck, I'm a monster and I can't do that. And then he's like, I'm going to kidnap her, rape her so that we can make a breed of monsters. And then the heroes come in and murk that shit out right away. Get the fuck out of here. What are you trying to do? It's a movie that follows a terrible person as a hero and probably ends in his demise. So...
I think that's a must watch.
I ain't watching it.
81 Days of Horror. Sean, you have the VHS, you have to watch it.
No, I'm not watching it.
If you have the physical media.
He's afraid now because we told him it was The Ring.
I have so many other movies I can watch besides that.
Snakes are going to come out of his TV. Hydras are coming out of his TV.
No.
Hey, Sean, do you have Falling Down yet?
No, I've never seen that, actually. I've never seen it.
You know what? It doesn't really hold up. It's a lot better as a remembering movie because now when you watch it, you're like, oh no, this guy has like mental health problems.
Yo, you know what doesn't hold up? Legend.
No,
Tom Cruise.
Sean, I always appreciated the lore of that movie, but I never
does not hold up. it is like I didn't even realize they were like fucking like quoting like Shakespeare kind of shit.
It's a lot of rhyming, Sean. It's a lot of rhyming.
I was watching shit. I was like, this is not the same that I used to remember.
Not.
Yeah.
The love is there. The imagery is there. The iconicness is there. But the when you boil it down to the actual brass tacks and get down to what the movie actually is, you realize it's not very good.
Yo, and the real funny shit is a lot of these movies were fucking racist as shit back in the day. Like, yo, there was some bullshit. I was like, yo, this is some bullshit.
Falling down. Okay. Like everyone loves falling down. Oh, it's a man. He just gets tired of everything and just goes on his shit. No. It's a man who was very physically and mentally impaired that he was working at a job for 6 months that he wasn't working at. Like his wife left him. His kids left him. He was functioning on nothing but air and life. Like this man needed help and nobody helped him. And so he snapped and he went crazy.
Falling down is like that Russell Crowe movie.
Which one?
Remember when he followed the girl in the car?
Oh, what was it? Like a road rage movie.
That shit was great. You ever seen it?
I watched part of it. I never finished it.
That shit was crazy, man.
But like, it's like, he's supposed to be the hero of this, and it's like, no. He should have gotten help, and then like many of these people wouldn't have died, and like things could have happened. You know what I mean? Like
every movie.
We could have had like things like certain programs or something step in and help this man with his problems. Instead, he decided to kill people and go on a rampage because he was like super stressed and like depressed. And I get it. Like I've been there. Good Lord, I've fucking been there. But like nobody's making a movie about me because like I just get up and go to work again. Like, oh fuck, here we go. He decided like, I'm just gonna fucking wreck the world. And they're like, well, he's the hero of the movie. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if we just had a few counseling lessons, a few really good people that just kind of had his back, this whole movie wouldn't have happened. So it's weird. It's definitely a time capsule. And that's kind of what I love about the VHS movies is they're a time capsule to a different way of living, a different way of life that is not necessarily better than what we have now, but it gives you that nostalgic feeling of when you were a kid and things were just a little bit less tense everywhere all around.
Agreed. So. All right. I think that's it for this show tonight. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for figuring out what that Hydra movie was.
Appreciate you. I'm not watching it though.
I think Steve and I will watch it. We're gonna find it by other means.
We're definitely gonna watch it.
We'll watch it.
I will send it to you.
So that's it.
I will make copies of it. Make sure it's dubbed.
This is a little.
This is Sean.
And this is Steven. Until next week, everybody, keep it geeky.